KB3CNH here at the Cly Institute for Radio Research, located just west of 3 Mile Island in the town of Cly. Here we have the newly built GK Radmon Plus Geiger Counter, which has onboard Wi-Fi and can be connected to the internet for radmon.org, ThinkSpeak, and also the SparkFun service. So what you're observing there is it's making a count and going down for sleep mode for the next 4 minutes. It's made to operate on low power for remote monitoring operations, and we just put this together this morning. It's a slick little kit, affordable, and available to connect to the internet, as well as having a local output screen. So we'll continue the video and see how we put it together this morning. Here we are at the Cly Institute for Radio Research, and I just received my Radmon Plus radiation sensor. It came all packaged in this nice kit. Open it up and see what's in here. Shipment was quick, and it's the first Geiger counter system that I've seen at an affordable price. So we've got some assembly required parts. We have bonus parts. For measuring high voltage, it looks like 10 mega ohm resistors. Some other parts, connectors and such. Those will come in handy along with the kit here, and I'll see what else is in here. We have the board, Radmon Plus board. Assembling that, and in here, what's in here? And this is the module. In here, a little difficult to do one-handed. That's the display. OLED. The connector on the side. A local readout. And the main module. Which I'm not going to try to do one-handed. Alright, let's see what step comes next. Here we are, fully unpacked. The Radmon Plus from DIY Geiger Counter. Have our SBM 20. That's the tube, Geiger Counter tube, straight from Russia. And our ESP 8622 pre-programmed. That was the attraction to this kit. It is pre-programmed with the Radmon Plus software. It's internet connected, Wi-Fi on the chip, so all web configurable. And I just have to go through the process here, and eventually we'll be adding the BME 280 temperature, humidity, and pressure sensor. And that will all be recorded. We can send that to the cloud and track it. So get into the instructions and get building. Here we are, a little bit later. Some solder expended, and ran out of components to solder on, so must be done. The Radmon Plus version 2.1 by John Giamatti. It's a slick little thing here, and just helping me put things together since I'm colorblind. My trusty transistor tester, M12864. Pick that up nice and cheap. Helps you test your transistors. And for those colorblind folks, read the bands on the resistors. So a couple of things to watch out for here when assembling. This diode, make sure the polarity is right, band goes up. Same here, band goes up. And watch the polarity on the LEDs. Flat spot matches the markings on the board. What else to say? Well, it's time to mount the OLED. Now, there's two different types. Observing here that the ground is on the left side. On the board, the ground is on the left side, so we put this in OLED 1. And I've already put the standoffs in there. And I put one in the wrong spot. These things happen. Not the end of the world, it's not soldered in. So, time lapse here and see what we get next. Here we are, the board all assembled. We have our ESP8622 in place, the OLED in the correct location, all mounted down. Remembering that this one, the ground is on the left. And it takes power. It can run off of batteries. It has a sleep mode. The neat thing about this, it measures for about a minute, goes to sleep for 4 minutes. Thanks to that little regulator on the board, you can power it up with about 5 volts. There are recommendations in the directions. Now we have to hook up the Geiger tube. Get that all set up and ready to power up. And of course, when you're working with these things, always remember your static discharge. KB3CNH here with the end of the build with the GK Radmon Plus Geiger counter system. Installed in a nice enclosure, all sealed up, and sitting in the window of my shed overlooking beautiful 3 Mile Island. Had to make a little adjustment to the BME 280. The pins didn't line up. You can see the last pin, the SDI pin. I put that one on, removed the little plastic separator, bent it over so it would go in correctly into the main board. So many thanks to the creator of this kit, John, who saw me through a little bit of strife during the building, and he was great product. Go on to DIY Geiger Counters and check him out. Pretty neat stuff. So just get a nice view of the shed. Go out here, and there it is. Glorious 3 Mile Island. 7.3s from Cly and the Cly Institute for Radio Research. This is KB3CNH 7.3.